All right, what is happening, you Hickory Smoked Haunter? So, Paradox Rift is finally here. I'm super excited for it. There's a bunch of cool new stuff to try out. Today, I'm going to be showing you my current take on the Iron Valiant Urshifu deck, and all of my builds I'm going to be showing you in these early days in the Paradox Rift format are probably going to change pretty drastically as we evolve and move through it. This is where I'm currently at. That's what I'm going to be bringing you here today. If you want to catch me working on decks live, I stream every day on Twitch and here on the YouTube channel that I'm not traveling or competing in tournaments. So be sure to check that out whenever I'm live here on the YouTube channel or over on the Twitch channel if you prefer watching over there. You can also find the YouTube VODs, or the stream VODs, I should say, here on the YouTube channel, on my main YouTube channel as well. I upload all the stream VODs here directly to the YouTube channel a little bit after I'm done streaming. So if you're not able to catch the streams live, you still want to catch some of the action besides the videos that I put out here on the YouTube channel, then be sure to check that out on the live tab on the YouTube channel here. So let's get into this deck. So this deck revolves around the Iron Valiant EX, the new Iron Valiant EX that just came out of Paradox Rift. It's got the Tachyon Bits ability. Once on your turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to your active spot, you can put 2 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon. It has an attack, but we actually don't use the attack, but for Psychic Colors, it does 200 damage. We don't actually attack with this Pokemon at all. We just abuse it for its ability. Because if you got 3 to 4 of these Iron Valiant EX in play, you can use Tachyon Bits theoretically 3 to 4 times on your turn and put 6 damage counters wherever you want. Well, not quite wherever you want. You have to put 2 each time, but you could put 6 on one thing. And there's a lot of low HP Pokemon in the format that could get KO'd by that. Stuff like Bidoof, Frigibax, and some that have a little bit more HP, the 70-80 HP basic Pokemon. Well, we can use 4 Iron Valiants, or what's probably better for us to do is utilize the Medicham V with the Yoga Loop, which puts 2 damage counters on one of our opponent's Pokemon, and then if it knocks that Pokemon out, we get another turn. So that's pretty cool. We can't use Yoga Loop again, though, unfortunately. Well, I guess maybe fortunately, that sounds like it'd be a little bit too good, to be honest. Because then you could, like, triple Iron Valiant Yoga Loop into triple Iron Valiant Yoga Loop, and honestly, that sounds kind of broken. So it's probably a good thing that you can't do that. But it is still pretty good, even if you can just do it once. This opens up a ton of plays for us to take advantage of. So the way this deck works usually is if we go first, well, sometimes we just donk our opponent, because if they open something like, I don't know, a Frigibax with 60 HP, we can just Iron Valiant 3 times pretty reasonably, even when we're going first without playing a draw supporter, and just knock out the Frigibax, and then the game just ends. Now, even if they have like a couple other Pokemon to work with, even getting that initial knockout can be pretty good. Or, you know, if they have enough stuff in play that we're not winning the game, we can put some damage in play with Iron Valiant. Maybe we get a knockout, maybe we just build up some damage in play, and then we set up for a turn 2 G-Max Rapid Flow with the Urshifu VMAX. So this is the main attacker in the deck. We don't actually use Gale Thrust that much. I actually think I've used Strafe on Urshifu more than I've used Gale Thrust with the Urshifu VMAX. Strafe's kind of cool in this deck. It only does 30 damage, but the thing that's cool about it is if you strafe into an Iron Valiant EX that hasn't used Tachyon Bits yet during your turn, you can use Tachyon Bits to put 20 more damage somewhere on your opponent's field. So you can go like Tachyon Bits, switch into an Urshifu V, and then use the Strafe, and then go into another Gallade, and then use, or Iron Valiant, it's not a Gallade, Iron Valiant EX, and then Tachyon Bits again. We might get a KO, we might not, but it builds up more damage in play for us to work with. So that's when we go first, we just get some damage in play. When we go second, a couple cooler plays we can make. Like I said, we can do the Strafe play if we can't really get a KO with the Medicham, but then we have the Medicham Yoga Loop play to utilize as well. And then from there, we just build up into using G-Max Rapid Flow and Yoga Loop to close out the game. A lot of my game plans I've found with this deck is to use G-Max Rapid Flow, and then Yoga Loop, and then G-Max Rapid Flow again. So we've got the 4 Iron Valiant, like I mentioned, 2 Squawkabilly in here. Squawkabilly is really important as like an early game draw support Pokemon on the first turn of the game and the second turn of the game. I do play a Heavy Ball in here, but if I prize my 1 Squawkabilly, it's going to be hard to go find the Heavy Ball to then get the Squawkabilly to use the Squawkabilly. So I think it's probably better to just play the 2 Squawkabilly. I've also considered playing 2 Medicham, but there's a lot of matchups where even if we go second, we're not going to be able to use the Medicham on the first turn. And anytime we go first, we're not using Medicham because we're going first. And I do feel like going first with this deck is better than going second. I've seen some people talking about going second with this deck, but there's like a lot of matchups where we don't pull off a turn 1 Medicham play, or can't even pull off a turn 1 Medicham play, and we'd rather just like go first, set up for a turn 2 G-Max Rapid Flow into a turn 3 G-Max Rapid Flow. And speaking of G-Max Rapid Flows, the way we get there is, well, if we go first, we can attach and then G-Max Rapid Flow, but we also play 4 Melony. Actually, the only supporters in this deck are 4 Research and 4 Melony, because first turn going second and second turn going first, we're probably going to be wanting to use Research, but after that, we do want to have access to those G-Max Rapid Flows pretty continuously. And the only real way to do that, besides Raihan, which would be a consideration, is the Melony. But we do want a more aggressive route, because if we're going Yoga Loop, you can't Yoga Loop and then Raihan unless your opponent took a prize card, but you could go like Melony And then VMAX Rapid. I guess we could use Raihan as well. But in like the early game situations, we definitely want to use something like Melony because it allows us to just continuously draw cards if our opponent doesn't draw prize cards, which could be a thing. But to be honest, now that I'm thinking about the Raihan a little bit more, I don't hate the idea of Raihan. I haven't tried that yet. But the Raihan could be pretty cool in here. It actually set up some pretty crazy plays because you can like Raihan twice in a row. If your opponent takes a knockout, then you Raihan, then you Yoga Loop. Because it was their last turn, they still took a KO. You can actually Raihan again. Raihan could actually be pretty crazy in here. Maybe I should try Raihans over Melonies. But right now, I do have the Melonies in here. Like I said, decks are always going to be changing. There's so much to figure out about these new decks in the new format. So right now, I have 4 Melony, but maybe give the Raihans a try. 4 Research as well. Like I said, first turn going second, or second turn going first. Research is definitely going to be the supporter of choice by far. And we have a ton of Switch cards in this deck. 4 Escape Rope, 4 Switch Cart, 2 Switch, because we want to be using a lot of Tachyon bits. Another thing that helps us pull off those Iron Valiant plays and then getting into the Urshifu and all that fun stuff is the Future Booster Energy Capsule. The future Pokemon this card is attached to has no retreat cost, and the attacks it uses do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So we are going to abuse the no retreat cost part of this tool. We're not going to abuse the plus 20 damage, unfortunately, because, well, we can't attack with Iron Valiant. So we get to get that free retreat on our Iron Valiant. Unfortunately, don't get to abuse the plus 20 damage, but that's fine. That's okay. For the rest of the deck, it's pretty aggressive build. Got the 4 Battle VIP Pass, 2 Ultra Ball, 2 Nest Ball, and I also have 2 of the Techno Radar in here, a new future card that allows us to discard 1 card and then search our deck for 2 future Pokemon. So effectively, it feels like more Battle VIP Passes, to be honest. So we've effectively have like 6 Battle VIP Passes. Of course, the Radars can only get the Iron Valiants, but if the Radar gets our Iron Valiants, then the Battle VIP Pass can go get our Squawkabilly and our Urshifu V. Trekking Shoes in the deck, 4 of those. I'm not sure if I like the Trekking Shoes or not. Currently, they felt fine. It feels nice to be a little bit more aggressive to get through the deck with them, but I could see them just becoming like 4 other cards to just increase the counts of everything a little bit as well. I'm not too sure yet, but so far, aggressively drawing through the deck has felt pretty good. 1 Heavy Ball, like I mentioned, as far as like another out to the Pokemon search goes. I should mention, I do play 3 Urshifu VMAX, and that's because we don't play a ton of ways to find Urshifu VMAX, and it felt like playing a 3rd Urshifu VMAX would be better than a 3rd Ultra Ball. Now, the 3rd Ultra Ball is more versatile because it can get anything, but it is quite a bit more costly in the fact that you have to discard 2 cards, and we actually don't have that many cards to give up hand-to-hand as we play through the game, because we like play a lot of our cards out really aggressively. All of our energy is being attached as we draw it. Most of our Pokemon is being put into play as well. Even like all of our Switch cards, we're basically wanting to play all those. I don't really want to Ultra Ball away 2 Switch cards when that can become 2 more Tachyon bits. I do need some Ultra Balls in here, a little bit of versatility, but I feel like more Ultra Balls would kind of start to hinder or put a, I don't know, be too aggressive at us discarding our resources. So I'd put a 3rd Urshifu in here instead of a 3rd Ultra Ball, because yeah, just I'd rather draw into an Urshifu VMAX than have to draw into an Ultra Ball and then discard 2 cards. That can get a little bit hairy sometimes. So I went with the 3rd Urshifu instead. I do have a Super Rod in here as well, because we are pretty aggressive at discarding stuff. We got the Squawkabilly, the Research. We're discarding a lot of stuff pretty aggressively. I only have the 1 Medicham in here. We don't really want to bench it too far ahead of time, so Super Rod can recover that. Or if one of our Urshifu Vs get KO'd and we want to go like VMAX Rapid Flow, then Yoga Loop, then VMAX Rapid Flow, after one's already been KO'd, we could Super Rod recover that as well. I could see just going up to a 3rd Urshifu V as well. I wouldn't hate that, to be honest. But yeah, the Super Rod's nice to have a little bit of recovery in here. Doesn't really hurt. 4 Rapid Strike energy, only 2 water energy. I do play 2 of the Earthen Vessel as well. Discard a card from our hand and search our deck for 2 basic energy cards. It just helps us be aggressive about finding our water energy while also like thinning out the deck more aggressively so we can get to our more important cards like our Switch cards and like our Rapid Strike energy. We do play 4 of those. Don't have any real special way to find them though, so we do kind of have to just draw into them. And that's why I like having the deck be a little bit more aggressive. With the Trekking Shoes, stuff like the Vessel to get through it faster definitely helps us draw into our Rapid Strike energy later. We do play some Forest Seal Stones in here as well, because we don't have a V-Star power to take advantage of, so we can put the Forest Seal Stone on the Medicham, or most likely the Urshifu, and then get any card we want out of our deck. And then with that, for our stadium, we do play 2 Town Store. Now, this is a little bit light on stadiums. If Path to the Peak does show to be a pretty popular stadium in this format, I would definitely say we should probably add some more, even up to maybe like 4 Town Store. Or, to be honest, I don't even know what other stadium I would want to play in here. Maybe some Pokestops. I don't hate the idea of Pokestop, but like milling our Rapid Strike energy would be terrible, so I don't really want to do that. But maybe just 4 Town Store, to be honest, because our Future Boost energy Capsule is really good. Our 4 Seal Stones, obviously really good. I could also see maybe some Vacuums in here as well to maybe have the ability to remove the Tool card from the Roaring Moon Pokemon, the Ancient Booster Energy Capsule to be able to remove that, to effectively remove 60 HP from the Roaring Moon. That could be pretty effective as well. So I could say playing some vacuums in here, and that could be okay as well. Or increase the Town Store count like I mentioned. But all that kind of depends on how popular the maybe Collapse Stadium, but mostly Path to the Peak. If Path to the Peak is really popular, we're going to need more counters to it. But right now I'm just sitting at 2 Town Store. I haven't run into a bunch of paths yet, so I'm not too concerned about it. But as the meta evolves, who knows where it goes. And that is my initial take on the Iron Valiant Rapid Strike deck. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Also, let me know what decks you want to see from me personally here now that Paradox Rift has come out. I already did quite a bit of cooking on the stream, on my first stream with Paradox Rift. Like I said, you can catch me streaming on twitch.tv/AzulGG and here on the main YouTube channel. Every time I'm streaming on Twitch, I'll also be streaming here on YouTube, so be sure to check that out. I stream every day that I am not traveling or competing at a major tournament in the Pokemon TCG, or if I'm sick, and I'm a little bit sick right now, so hopefully tomorrow I don't wake up more sick and I'm unable to stream. Now, I'm sure a bunch of you are excited and hyped to play with these new Paradox Rift decks, but you might not have enough credits to be able to make the deck. So if you need some codes, then PTCGL Store has got you covered. Go ahead over there, get yourself some codes, input those codes into PTCG Live, turn them into credits, and then use those credits to build any Pokemon TCG deck you want on PTCG Live. Build all of the cool new Paradox Rift decks. PTCGLstore.com. You can use my code AzulGG for a discount over there. And let's go ahead, let's get into some Iron Valiant action. Out, here we go, here we go. This is it, this is it. This is what we've been waiting for, chat. The sheep is dead, bro. Come on, one time, Billy. Dude, I also have all my Melony. I literally top decked Melony. No, we're not there yet. No, wait, are we? Switch, retreat, switch. No, we are there. We are there. Oh my gosh, I almost goofed. Switch. It's dude, donked, literally bodied, free dub, and that's a wrap, folks. Clean up the sheep, aisle 12. Wait, are we there? No, we're not there. Wait. No. We should get there, though. If we don't get there, I'm trolling, bro. I have no waters in the deck. Give me ghoul, more like give me goner, more like give me dead. Give me cooked. So attach here just in case we don't give it to him. Put this in play, and I want both tools. I potentially want the other tool and the tool, so we'd wait. Is there a water to thin out? No. Okay. There's no way we don't. We need 8. We just need anything. Let's go. Get this gimme out of here. Give me the. Give me that dub. I can keep going. I got. Give me jokes for days. That's gonna do it for me though, chat. I'm gonna head off after that one. Give me the dub, baby. Let's go. I know how that's gonna go. Honestly, I don't even know if I want. Yeah, I mean, I have no clue what they're playing. I mean, it might not be mirror, to be honest. How does this even work? Does it just auto happen? Oh no, I could like click done and then not do anything. Okay. I don't know if I should Trekking Shoes first. I guess no. But what if I prize my other one? I guess I can check. Okay, it's not prize. That's good because it's my only attacker. Honestly, we should just grab the Medicham now. Yes. Okay. We could like yoga loop this next turn if we do enough, right? I could honestly see a Thorn in here. A Thorn in here wouldn't be like bad. All right, we got to burn through some of these switch cards. I'll keep an escape rope around. Oh, we have no draw power right now. We have nothing. Our hand sucks. All we have is some damage built up on a Squawkabilly. Our hand is literally just dead. Well, we're just a top deck away from like a research. Yeah, we're like a top deck away from a research or something to get us back into this. Darkrai. So it's a Roaring Moon deck with Darkrai. Sure, sure, sure. Does this list empty hand enough? You could run Mustard. Mustard. Nah. No must. No turd. Okay, sure. Would they get a cross transceiver? Okay. Maybe they're not Roaring Moon. This might just be, they might just be playing a deck, to be honest. Yeah, or a cross receiver. Is it cross receiver? Yeah, cross receiver, my bad. Of course, they got the cross receiver. How could I how could I forget? How could I forget about cross receiver? Dude. All right, now they're cooking. Now they're cooking. Let's see what they got. Oh no, it is a Salamence deck. Okay, it is a Salamence deck. Okay. They're not gonna get off. No, they could still get off a turn attack. Okay, they could get off a turn attack here. It's possible. It's possible. Appreciate the 15 months there, Mamako. Yeah, they can get there still. Turn Yoga Loop, insane. Yeah, we could have got the Turn Yoga Loop off. Yeah, we were there. We were there. Now I'm not sure what we're doing. I think we're G-Max Rapid Flowing a couple of the moons is going to be the plan. Yeah, I think G-Max Rapid Flowing a couple of the moons is the plan. And then go from there. Yeah, G-Max Rapid Flow a couple moons and then go from there is going to be the plan. Can they collapse? They could collapse the way they're Billy, which I don't like the idea of. Being able to collapse the way the Billy sounds kind of annoying. But are they might not play collapse. They're kind of like a turbo build. Go ahead and grab one of these out of the deck. And with some bits. I think we should keep bitting this thing up. Okay. Go to the shoes. I don't think so. There's the Urshifu's. Go again. Don't need that either. I could have used this first actually to thin out the deck though, right? Oh, I kind of trolled there. Not gonna lie. I have to go get my water energy now. Or no, I can go Vessel, right? Hang on, let me Vessel. Hold on, I'm trolling here. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Do this, get a couple Waddies. Okay, sure. And then... Open this thing up. Escape Rope versus Switch Cart. Oh no! Oh no, we're fine. I thought I trolled. I thought I trolled so bad there. We're chilling. I'll just get rid of this. VMAX trap. So we just hit 2 of the things on the bench, right? Like I'm just gonna do this. Dude, is this enough to win a game though? I don't know if I have enough damage. I might need the second Urshifu, to be honest. We might need second Ursh. But if I was trying to put second Urshifu on my bench, you either have to play Thornton or Thornton. Yeah, I'd have to use Thornton or I'd have to use... Yeah, I don't know. You can loop second Ursh into play after they KO it. Yeah, I already discarded it though. I discarded my second Ursh. We should maybe play a Super Rod, to be honest. We maybe need to play a Super Rod. Yeah, because I can go Yoga Loop, bench Ursh, Melony. Oh, true. Yeah. So I maybe need a super rod with how aggressive the deck is. Yeah, because now they just bossed my Medicham. Now I wish I had a super rod for sure. Okay, okay. All right, so we can send up. I mean, wait, how does this work? It's not gonna work, right? Once you're gonna turn. I mean, I could just send it up, right? It doesn't really matter. Yeah. It's still chill. It's still chill. I shouldn't have given them another stadium, maybe. I don't know, actually. Yeah, see, now my Medicham's gone. Now my Medicham's gone. Well, hold on. I could KO the Squawkabilly and see what I get off my prize cards. I don't know what's prized. So I could do that, and then maybe I hit like Melony combo or something. We'll do that. We'll do that. We're gonna do this. We're gonna put 20 here, retreat 20 here. I don't know what's prized, so we're gonna find out what's prized. Maybe we get that Melony. One time. Second Ursh though. Does that do anything for me? Not really. Second Urshifu doesn't really do anything for me. I'm still just a G-Max Rapid Flow away from winning, though. Should I just bench just to have the threat of it? Yeah, probably. Yeah, some kind of threat would be nice. Research. Dude, my Melonies are in there, bro. My Melonies are in there. All right, Heavy Ball. And then... Surely they won't penny away a damaged Pokemon? Surely not. Surely not. Dude, my Melonies are in. I think I just hold this, though, right? I shouldn't put this down anywhere. Well, no, this allows me to threaten the attack next turn, though. Without... So I should attach here. Yeah, I should attach here. Why is there a Gutsy Pickaxe in my deck? Why wouldn't there be? Just gotta go fast. How many Switch cards do I have left? I have 3 left. There's no way that 3 of them are in my last 3 prize cards. We should be chilling here. It's very possible we should cut the Gutsies, though. I'm not against cutting the Gutsies. Maybe we should need better cards. I'm not against that. All right, we win. Let's go. That's it. That's a dub. That's a dub. G-Max Rapid Flow for 4. Not as clean as I wanted. This is not as clean as I wanted. I wanted the dub to be a little bit cleaner. But this will have to do. This will have to do. Want it to be a little bit cleaner. We'll try again. We'll try again though. Do I run gear? No, I don't run gear. I would just run more Melonies probably. Oh, wait! Did it just let me take 4 prize cards at once? They fixed it? Oh my gosh.